Hey guys, welcome back to my AFC Wimbledon save on Football Manager. First off, I want to get a few things out of the way. I know I've not uploaded in almost a week, but I do have some reasons as to why this episode is, quite delayed. I got a job, and work's just been so like tiring recently. Like I've just been taking. Like my boss has, asked me to work some overtime, and I've been so exhausted. I've just sort of got up, had a shower, gone to work, come home, and just been so exhausted. I've not really had time, or maybe I've had time, but I've just sort of wanted to come back, put my feet up, watch a movie, and just go to sleep, sort of thing. Not really been in the mood to play games. I've not really played much Football Manager, and truthfully, I've not really been feeling Football Manager recently. No, specific reason. I've just sort of been. I've got, another save, my Arsenal save, and it's just been. I've just burnt out a little bit recently over it, and I want to enjoy the game. I don't want to upload when forcibly. I do this out of fun. I do it out of enjoyment, and I just sort of want to. I want to just play when I'm excited, when I want to record, when I want to play the game, when I want to just chill out a little bit, have a bit of a talk, and that's basically just it. But we're gonna carry on from where we left off last episode, where we lost to Wickham in the Johnston's Paint Trophy semi-final, which was absolutely gutting on penalties. Honestly, I actually don't remember the match very well because it's been a while since I played. But yeah, so we played Southend, which was a very hard game. The second, we played Southend and we drew 1-1. I don't remember much of this game, so I'm gonna have to just go off what it looks like. Apparently, we got an early goal. We got an injury, and then they got they got a goal back. So Jake Goodman's actually one of our centre backs, and he's a really important centre back. Because we're only allowed to play five, or have five loaned players in the starting 11, or in my team sheet for the game. He is really important. So I don't have to use, loaned players in that position, which would mean sacrificing a player further up the pitch, for example, like Ishmael or Fosu. I think Appiah might be a loanee as well. So, but apparently, they're playing a 4-1-4-1 formation, which just seems to just really dominate us for whatever reason. Regardless. Let's go into the stats, the match stats, and we had 2 clear-cut opportunities, but so did they. Even possession. They had more shots on target, but I don't know. I mean, it looked like a fairly. They won more tackles, so maybe they showed they wanted it more. But we'll watch the goals anyway. Let's just pause this and put it into 3D really quickly. And yeah, I honestly, I don't really remember much of this game, so you're sort of just going to have to bear with me. Okay, so we scored from a corner, and it was just a rebound. I believe it was Moore's. Sorry, I was thinking of Bobby Moore, but it was apparently Moore's first goal of the season for AFC Wimbledon. And here it is. They just, if they just pass it well, they just seem to do really well. Oh, okay, massive mistake from Bouchel, which is quite disappointing. But Jake Cassidy, who I believe is one of the league's top goal scorers, scored. That's pretty disappointing. Schedule, there it is. Right, okay. And then we played against Tranmere, they were quite high up in the league, 7th. I believe that they were 6th when they played us. Luckily for us, coming off some bad form, so we managed to get the win. Definitely playing better looking at these stats. No clear-cut opportunities during the match, which is surprising considering there was 3 goals. But apparently, we had more possession, we had more shots, we had more on target. Apparently, we looked, judging off the stats, like just a better team, really. So just, have a look at the goals and see what happens. Taylor to Reeves. Okay. Is this going to be just a whipped in? No? Okay. I'm quite curious to see how this Chris Clements has been. Fosu getting on the score sheet, of course. Apparently, I feel like we had a lot of loanees not playing. Oh, Hodgson. Okay, I remember Hodgson. He is a young player who was doing well in training. I don't know if it's like your assistant or like someone, but I remember he specifically marked him out to play, being playing well, or like training well, sorry. So I thought I'd give him a go, considering we was low. We was low on that left back position anyway, and I think we've got some major injuries in the team at the minute. I've not actually had a quick look, but I promise I'll never be this unprepared ever again. Okay, then you grabbed a late goal back in the late minutes, which I'm pretty sure I just parked the bus after that. So anyway, here we are. We're against Bury today, and last time out against Bury, we played fantastically well, beating them 2-0. Appiah getting on the score sheet, legend that is. In League 2, let's have a quick peek at the table. We're first by only 1 point. Bury are behind us by 1 point in joint second, only trailing in goal difference. So this could be a big game for us. A really big game, which would explain why I wanted to play Bury, even though it was so close to the last game we live commed. So Southend again on our trails. Really, that draw with them was an important draw, but it was more important that we didn't lose it. So I can be happy. I can be happy that we did draw. But let's go into the match preview anyway. In fact, let's just go over, because we don't have many games to look over. We'll go over the stats of the players. So the highest average rating is Tariq Fosu, a loanee that I brought in. Chris Clements and Reeves are 2 players that, if they're playing, we seem to win, which is. I'm so sorry about that. Which is apparently, obviously a really good thing. Appiah, joint top goal scorer with Tranmere, which is a bit of a strange one. With 11 goals, which is very, very encouraging. George Frankham, the person I've been playing right back and right wing a little bit, which is definitely encouraging. Our top assist. Shots on ratio, Fosu, who has been just as important as Appiah, truthfully. Average minutes per goal, Appiah getting a goal every two games, or statistic. Oh no, wait, no, that's complete. A goal every 2 hours, statistically. Jake Cassidy getting a goal every game, apparently, though. That's worrying. Who else? Bushell, 3rd in the conceded list, which is very good. Just key passes. Clements leading the way by 25. That's very, very good. I'll go over the team specific stats. League 2. Okay, so our most played player is Jake Reeves, who's been very important. He's been such a good player for us, very consistent. Our top goal scorer is Appiah, with 11 and 15, so that's very good. Second, though, is Fosu with 7, and he's playing on the wing, so that's very good. And Tanner as well, 4 and 4 is very, very good, especially for someone who's actually a cam, who I just sort of stuck up front when Appiah was injured. So he definitely shone, and I definitely cannot rule playing him out, because he's very consistent, and he definitely is up there with, like, when we need him. But anyway, Frankham with our top assists, and Clements and Fosu behind him with 5 each, which is very good. But Clements has been very important. Like, there's so many players that have just been so important to our season, who are, like, I usually don't go off average rating during the matches, because sometimes like a player will say it's playing at like 6.4 rating, but like I noticed that he's playing really well, he's passing it well, he's in key positions. So aside from average rating, I usually don't look at it very much. But player of the matches, bit of a weird one, George Frankham again. So that's very good. Highest passing, Appiah, because these really don't play, or barely have played. Highest tackle rating, probably Charlie Taylor. That's the wrong thing. Dribbles per game, Clements, which is understandable considering he's our main playmaker. Shot on target ratio is not working for me. Yellow cards, Adedeji, sorry, and he plays. He's a centre back, so I guess that's not bad. I don't really mind him getting the most yellow cards. Highest red card is only Jack Finch, who I thought was going to be so important to our season, but has just not stepped up when I needed him to. And the highest average rating is Fosu with 7.44, which is very good actually. But let's go into our match preview anyway. Looks like I'm going to be playing a 5-back formation, which I don't really like 5-back formations, truthfully. I find them quite boring. But Bury are going to have to do what they're going to have to do. Charlie Taylor picking up a knock, which is bad, very bad. Kennedy is also out injured, so we're going to have to bring in, I don't know, how do I feel about Hodgson? He is very bad, but he's got a good pace on him, so that could be good. Let's see if we can put him there. I was completely wrong about Jake Goodman. I was thinking about Mark Phillips, so we're going to bring in Jake Goodman. Mark Phillips is really tired as well, and Barry Fuller's out injured, so I don't really have anyone that can step in for him, which is a little bit disappointing. Appiah's got low. This is something that's quite annoying. David Connolly has come to me like unhappy about not getting first team football, but every single time I've played him, he's not been good enough. Now, looking at this, I understand that I've only brought him on off the bench, but I feel as though when he came to me complaining, I said, listen, Appiah is in the form of his life. He's playing really well. He's scoring. He's just important to our team. And he was like, I don't feel he can. I don't feel like I can offer anything that he can. I was just like, you're completely wrong. Like, you're literally just insane if that's what you think, honestly. What's going to happen here? I think I'm going to be giving out Alfortes a little bit of a run. Because I feel like we're going to bring on Jack Finch to play for Mark Phillips. Just because Bullman is going to get a start over. Actually, Moore played really well, so there's no point in taking him out. Apart from Appiah, I'm going to see if I can boost his morale a little bit really quickly. I'll just say his training level's been really good. Okay, that's good. That's a lot more better. I don't like my players being on low morale. Morale is like very key in my managerial style. Right, let's put Phillips on for Shea, and let's just get into it. What is my second formation? Yes, I remember that now. Okay. Right, okay, well then let's just go with the flow. It's been a while, so I don't have it like fresh off my memory who's been playing well recently. Charlie Taylor, yeah, but I think we'll be fine, more than likely. Hopefully we can get a good performance in here. It's going to be a very important game for us. So I mean, I'm really hope we can do something like very good. I hope we can just pull off a really good win today. Like it's such an important game for us. Let's get rid of the league table anyway. So Clements is here. He's running with the ball. He gets fouled really early in the game. So this is probably just going to be one of those highlights that's boring and completely pointless. They've started off a lot more better, having a lot better better of the possession, which is not good. Okay, now that's completely switched around. So far, 15 minutes into the game, nothing happening. Very even, apparently. Adeji, picking up the ball to Clemens. He whips it outside to Fortes. What's he going to do? He's going to get tackled and just completely lose the ball. Kelvin Atuhu, I swear he used to play for Pompey long time ago. Oh, this is bad. Ooh, okay, he gets the shot away, but we managed to get rid, or he misses it, so that's encouraging. Clemens whips it in. Ooh. The only thing about this game is I feel like defensive versus defensive formation is just like a pain to watch because you just never know what's going to happen, and they've scored, so that's that's not a good start for us at all. Okay, that is not good. He gets past Adedeji way too easily and beat him at the back post when he just shouldn't have been at all. That is annoying. I feel like we're going to have to push up our centre defensive mids. 2-0 already? Yeah, okay. Something's just not right. So we're going to push them up and we're going to play attacking. And we're going to try and retain... No, we're not. We're just going to keep it like this. Formation's going to be a bit of a pain because they're not used to it, but we're going to skip that highlight. I'm just not feeling it. I'm really sorry, I didn't actually mean to. It just sort of happened. Okay, so this is really not good for us. Losing 2-0 away. And they're just better than us in every way. They're getting more shots, they're getting more possession. We're not keeping the ball well, we're not passing it well. But Fosu here, picking up the ball, what can he do? He brings it out to Moore on the edge of the box. Don't lose it more, please. To Reeves, to Fortes, play it out wide. To Frankham, yes, please, whip it in. Good ball. Fosu, get brought down. Okay, penalty. That is fantastic. Apparently quite a controversial penalty to give. But I'm happy. If we can get a goal back just before half-time, it'll be fantastic. Hopefully he doesn't miss this penalty, though. Please don't miss. Save. Okay, I thought he saved it then. He dove the right way. So good goal. Tariq Fosu getting on the score sheet once again. Just proving once again how important he is to this team. Brilliant penalty, to be honest. Brilliant penalty. Just smashed into the bottom corner. Can't ask for better than that. Okay, so this is looking a lot more better. We're looking slightly better. And massive injury time. Okay. Oh, I should have started Smith. Okay. I feel like Smith's going to come on for Adedeji. I think Smith is a right back, but he's been really good playing. I played him as a centre defensive mid for the majority of our campaign so far. Hopefully, yeah, he's looking happy. Let's get a good performance out of him. Fosu's picked up a knock, which is disappointing. I'm going to tell him that I expect to see much more better, which is very good. And that's not what I was hoping for, but it's fine. Hopefully we can pick ourselves up and we don't just completely flop. So 2-1 here at half-time. Some nice interplay, but I don't think anything's going to come of it, although Smith might whip one in to Appiah. I was hoping that might be one of those like near post goals. Unfortunate. Right, let's see if there's any opposition changes this guy wants to make. Okay, just that, apparently. What else is happening? Okay, they've got an injury. 60 minutes and still no improvement. What can I do to change stuff up? Jake Reeves hasn't had the best of games, so I'm going to take him off. And I think I'm going to leave it like this. Finch once again just proving how pathetic of a player he is. I know that's three defensive changes, but hopefully with a little bit more defensive prowess. If I tell them to concentrate. Oh, that's not good. That's not what I needed. That is not what I needed at all. Right, okay, we're going to have to play like that. It's risky, but This is so frustrating. I really want to. I want at least a draw from this match. This is so bad for us. We're gonna get just demolished. We're gonna get just completely demolished. Okay, good. I'm sorry, that was a really weird noise. I was yawning. I'm gonna take a quick drink. 10 minutes to go. Clement's getting close, but he's never going to score from that range. Fortes picking up the ball. Can you make another penalty? Oh my god. This is going to be fantastic. Fosu, please just prove to me that you're amazing and I love you forever. I will love you I will buy you. Oh, I'll attempt to. And he puts it in again. Okay, this is good. 2-2. Let's just hold on to this, boys. We have no reason to chase this game now. We have no reason. If we can get a draw from this game, I will be completely content. I would have loved a win, obviously. Oh god, I'm so just like ruining this with like burps and stuff. But if we can get a draw out of this game, I'll be completely content. Yes, I'm aware we're being outrun in midfield, but we're a man down. What do you expect? Can we hold on to this lead? What's gonna happen? Okay, Adams takes a shot. Bouchel keeping it out. Okay, come on, boys. Adams whips it in. McCready clears it out. Well, he doesn't get to it. Sorry. Adams whips it in again. Frankham headering it out. Clements just headering it into McCready for whatever reason. Shot blocked. Okay, Fosu here to Moore. Looks like it's going to be full time. Just blow your whistle, ref. Okay, that's good. I tell you what, that is, considering we went 2-0 down really early in this match, I don't see how we can possibly be confused. I don't know how he can be confused. That's like flabbergasted me. But Southend lost, so that is a big. Let's go over the results of the league really quickly. Okay, so big things that we needed to go our way. Mansfield did draw, so that was very good for us. What are the big teams? Southend lost, which was, oh my god, away as well. They have just, wow, that's ridiculous. Tranmere drawing, dropped down to 9th. Wow, okay. Bury, obviously, a bit ridiculous bringing that up. Wow, okay. Wickham winning against Plymouth. This is just phenomenal, really. We have like that's almost every single result going our way for us to stay at the top. We're still only leading by 1 point, but wow, Southend losing was such a big result for us. Tranmere dropping all the way down to 9th as well. Wow. Okay, so Jack Smith is injured for 2 months. Oh no. And Adedeji's out for 4 weeks. And we're just literally piling up on really, really, really bad injuries, which is just devastating. Absolutely devastating. Okay, so we got a few tough fixtures. We got Wickham, which, you know, obviously last time out against Wickham, I didn't really enjoy that very much, and we was home as well, so we could potentially lose. Pompey is probably going to be the biggest game coming up, so I think I'm going to do the Portsmouth game, and hopefully, I mean, yeah, we'll do that. I'll live come the Portsmouth game, and hopefully we can pick up some really good results. Because we've, you know, our form's quite dropped off a little bit recently in the league. You know, picking up 2 draws and a loss in our past 5 games, which honestly just isn't good enough, especially if we're supposed to be like title contenders. We got a game in 2 days against Wickham, which is just not going to be very nice to us at all. I'm going to try and take us as far as we can in the FA Cup. I don't see us getting really past the 4th round. We might get to the 5th round, depending on who we draw. But yeah, so it's almost January, so I might try and bring in some free transfers. just to add some more depth, because with all these injuries, it's just not going our way. The only problem with that is we are very tight on the wage budget. I want to see if I can get rid of David Connolly. I know it's probably not going to happen considering his age, but he's on ridiculous wages, which is, it's only 1K, but 1K is like, could be 3 or 4 players' wages, so for someone who I'm just not using, I just don't want in this team at all. But I'm really, honestly, considering like if you take into like perspective of the league and everything, the 2-2 draw against Bury is very good. I'm a little bit disappointed we did concede 2 goals. If we would have drawn, I would have preferred a 0-0 or a 1-1. But yeah, so I'm hoping for some good stuff. We've got a lot of injuries, which is absolutely like ridiculous. 9 players injured, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but hopefully I am gonna that will increase over the next couple of weeks, or over the next like week or 2, which I guess is couple. So I'm totally sorry, but yeah. So the next game we will do is Portsmouth, and I'll see you guys in the next one.